Howdy, howdy from West Virginia, guys. All right, joke of the day, here it comes. Are you ready? Because I know it's your favorite part of the day. So I did this theatrical performance on puns, and it was a play on words. Because puns are wordplay, and theatrical is play on words. Anyways, let's play around with simplifying algebraic expressions. So we need to understand when expressions are simplified. People come to me all the time and they say, I thought I was done. I thought this was as simple as it was going to get, and you told me I needed to go further. I never know when it's time to stop. Here it is, folks, in black and white. Now you know when you are done simplifying algebraic expressions. An algebraic expression is simplified when all the parentheses have been removed. When you have no more parentheses in that algebraic expression, you are almost there. And when all like terms have been combined. So in other words, basically when there's nothing left to do. Because if you can combine up like terms, do it until you can't, until there's no more like terms to combine. If you've got parentheses in there, then that means that you can do some simplification, because you can either combine up things within the parentheses, or you could use that distributive property to get rid of the parentheses. Once both of these two conditions are done, then you know you're done simplifying your algebraic expression. So let's take a look at these three that we're going to simplify. Notice the first one says 2 parentheses 2e plus f. Remember, when things sit up against each other, that indicates multiplication. The reason that parentheses is there to remind me this 2 is not just being multiplied to the 2e, it is also being multiplied to the f. There is your distributive property in action. So when I multiply 2 times 2e, what that means is 2 sets of 2e's. So I have 2e's here, 2e's here. 2 sets, how many is that? 4 sets of e's. Because 2 times 2 will give me 4. So I have 4 e's, and then 2 times f, or in other words, 2 sets of f's will be 2f. Now I'm going to add to that pile 3 f's and a 1. I have gotten rid of all those parentheses. Now it's time to combine up like terms. So I need to identify where the like terms are. I've got 2 f's and I've got 3 more f's. Well, if I have 2 f's in the pile, I'm putting 3 more f's in the pile. How many f's are in that pile? Well, I have 5 f's in that pile. I also have 4 e's in the pile, and I also have this one individual unit in the pile. None of these can be combined because none of them are like terms. E's, F's, and single units, nothing I can do with them. So I've combined up all my like terms. I've removed all the parentheses. This is as much as I can possibly do with that expression. It is now simplified. So let's take a look at the next one. I have an m in my pile, but all of this mess as well. Once again, up against indicates multiplication. So this 5 is going to be multiplied to everything inside the parentheses, otherwise the parentheses would not be there. This means 5 times this as well as this. 5 times this term here as well as 5 times this term here. Remember, terms are separated by addition and subtraction. This addition is separating these two terms. So when I take 5 times 0.6, that's 3, so I have 3 m's. And when I take 5 times 0.4, that's 2, and I have 2 of these n's. By doing that multiplication, it wipes out the parentheses. It's not even there anymore. Anytime you distribute, you wipe out your parentheses. But now I have this m out here being combined with all of this. It is time to combine up those like terms because I've cleared out all the parentheses. I am almost done with simplifying. So those like terms are here with the 1m and the 3m. I have 1 in my pile. I'm putting 3 more of those m's in the pile. That gives me 4 of these m's in that pile, but I also have 2 n's in the pile. Those two are not like terms. These are n's, these are m's. I'm sorry, these are m's and these are n's. There's nothing I can do with them. So I am done. That as much as I can possibly do. This algebraic expression has now been simplified. And let's take a look at the last one. Once again, sitting up against indicates multiplication. Take the 4, multiply it to everything inside the parentheses. That's why the parentheses is there. Multiplied to everything. So 4 times this as well as 4 times this. Notice I am not going to take that 4 and multiply it beyond the parentheses, just like here. That 5 did not get multiplied out here to the m. It's being multiplied to everything inside the parentheses, but that's it. Again, that's why the parentheses is there, to tell you multiply everything inside it, but nothing else. So distribute all the way to the end of the parentheses, but not beyond. So that's what's happening here. So 4 sets of these 2a's will give me 8 of these 2a's, because 4 times 2 will give me 8. So I have 8a, and then 4 sets of these b's is going to be 4b, but I'm subtracting that out. Now, here again, 2 up against that parentheses indicates multiplication. That's why the parentheses is there. So I'm going to distribute all the way through the parentheses, but not beyond. So 2 sets of a's is 2a's. 2 sets of 2b's will give me a total of 4b's. And now I'm ready to combine up my like terms. So I've got 8 of these a's in my pile. And I've got 2 of these a's in my pile. So I have 8 of these a's. I'm putting 2 more a's in there. How many a's do I now have? I have 10 of those a's in my pile. Now let's take a look at the rest of the like terms. I have 4 b's right here and 4 b's right here. So what's happening is I've got these 4 b's. I'm taking out 4 b's. How many b's do I have left? None at all. So I have no b's at all. I'm only left with this 10a, and that is it. But that is simplified, check, because I have removed all the parentheses and all my like terms have been combined. There's nothing more that I could do with that. So I hope that helps with the idea of simplifying algebraic expressions. Remember, right here in black and white, 2 conditions. Get rid of all the parentheses, combine up all those like terms, because once you've got that done, there's nothing else to do. You can't do anymore. You are done, and it's simplified. Have a great day.